This is Kaeli from Jill's office, and this video is going to show you how to set up a Zapier and create a new contact in your Jobber CRM. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to go up here to this left-hand side and click Create Zap, and this is you logged into your own Zapier account. So then you're going to come to this page and you're going to have two options. So you're going to have a trigger and an action, and the trigger is the event that's going to start this automation. So we're essentially taking information from one system and we are putting it into another system, and it's called a Zap. So the first trigger is going to be a Jill's office action item. So whenever a Jill takes a call and they take the customer's information and they create an action item, that is what's going to set up this automation. So you're going to search for Jill's office beta, and then you're going to choose the event. So you have two options, new action item or new contact. Most likely you're always going to choose new action item because that includes all of the new contact information plus all of the notes that the Jill will put in the action items. Now we're going to hit continue. And then it's going to ask you right here to log into your Jill's office system. I'm already logged in with our test company, Biz Cats Cleaning. So what you're going to do is click sign in, put in all your credentials, and it's going to ask you to allow Zapier access to your Jill's office information, and you will accept that and it'll connect. Then you'll click continue. And then you're going to test your trigger. And what this is going to do, now that it's logged into your Jill's office system, it's going to pull information from a previous action item to act as a template for what type of information it's going to pull from the action item. So you'll click test trigger. And then you'll see here, this is an action item and it has all of the information that it's going to pull over. And you'll continue with the selected record. And now it's going to ask you to choose an action. So this means, where do you want your Jill's office action item information to go? And in this instance, we want it to go into your Jobber account. So you're going to search for Jobber, click on Jobber, and then you're going to choose the event. So what do you want to happen? Do you want it to create a client, create a request, create a quote? So we're going to do creates a client in your system. So you'll click continue, and then it's going to ask you to connect to your Jobber account. So you're going to sign in, and we'll sign into our test account. Okay, so we logged in, and we're going to click continue. And now it's going to ask you to map these fields, which also you could call it matching. So it says first name here. So we are going to click on this empty box and we're going to search here for the first name. And this is essentially the information that it pulled over from that test action item. So we're going to match all the fields that we possibly can in this section. So all of this information will transfer over to your Jobber. You can also go down to this search option here to make it a bit quicker. Okay, and in this instance, Jobber does not have an option to put the notes into. So you won't have the action item notes, but you will have the new contact information. So these matching fields are also pulling from what is available in your Jobber account. So if there was a notes section in your Jobber account, we would be able to match that to your action item notes, but in this case, there is not. So we'll match everything that we can, and we'll click continue. And then you're going to test the step, and what this is going to do, it's going to send that test action item into your Jobber account. So we'll test the step. And we're going to go to our Jobber account and make sure that it actually worked. Okay, so we went to the client section, and right here it entered in the information. You'll see 1 minute ago you have a new lead or a new client. So that is how you would set that up. You'd go back to Zapier, you would label your Zap whatever you wanted to. So, or you could name it Jill's office, Jill's action item, new jobber contact. And then you would simply click publish. And so now once you hit publish, it's live. And anytime a new action item is created, it will send that contact information into your Jobber account as a new client. And it looks like this is set up to just be lead status. So that's how you would do the Jobber.